What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Yesterday, defeating Kurt Angle and saving the Divas and whatnot in an ultimate submission match, and the coach telling me I have one more match until I can get, or one more win until I can get a championship opportunity. What are the chances that win that I need will be at the expense of, say, a tag team match or some other nonsense, ridiculous match that is going to be very hard to win? Let's find out this week. Let's go. Let's high and dry. We have a new voicemail from RVD.
Hey, what's up, dude? It's RVD. Listen, man, hope everything is cool with you. I'm really looking forward to teaming up with you tonight, starting our run for the tag team titles. Don't worry about a thing, man. As long as you've got Mr. Monday Night Watch in your back, we're gonna smoke anyone who gets in our way. I'll check you out in the ring.
Why did it have to be the tag titles? Why did it have to be RVD of all people? Why? From the luxurious office of Jonathan Coachman, I personally recommended to him that if you're able to win 4 matches, followed by 1 at the pay-per-view, you'll get a shot at the title. And I suppose he means the title as in the tag team titles. What a waste. Attackslug and RVD versus Ric Flair, woo! And the Masterpiece Chris Masters? Sure, I guess.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of WWE Raw. This is the old Oklahoma Sooner Jim Ross, here at ringside with my broadcast partner, the King of Memphis, Jerry Lawler, and we're set for some tag team action right here tonight.
Oh, boy.
You got that right. Raw's tag team division has been heating up recently, and we're starting off tonight with a match between 2 teams that both look pretty tough, if you ask me.
They certainly do, King, and I, for one, can't wait to see how this superstar performs in tonight's match. He could be just what we need to take Raw's tag team division to the next level.
Boo. Anyway, welcome to Wednesday. A Wednesday is happening. I have watched both Raw and SmackDown. Before I get into Raw and SmackDown, a few bits of housekeeping, if you will. Patreon people, there is a new poll up to vote on a new game for a new video series, so go vote on that poll if you would please. And there was something else I wanted to mention at the start of the show. I can't recall what it is right now. I'm totally blanking on it. These things happen. I thought I'd wrote it down, but I didn't write it down, so I guess there is that. So perhaps I'll think of it over the course of recording this video, or I won't. Either way, I'll get to it one way or the other. Anyway, before I get into Raw and SmackDown, there is a news story that does concern me and YouTube and whatnot, in the fact that WCPW is returning to YouTube, and everybody immediately assumed that meant that wrestling monetization was fixed. And I'm over here like, if it was fixed, nobody told me it was fixed, because I'm looking at my numbers, and they're still trash. I look at my numbers compared to my numbers last summer, it's like a third of what it was last summer. And the perfect example, the absolute perfect example, is the Battleground reactions video I did with me and Rod and Todd and Al. At this point, did about 7,000 views, which lately is pretty damn good for my channel. So normally, 7,000 views would mean $7, $8, $9, depending on the ad rates. That video did 7,000 views and made 90 cents. And more importantly, that video had zero footage of any wrestling. It was 4 cringy dudes talking about their reactions to the Battleground pay-per-view, and made a 1/7 of what it should have made on the usual YouTube. Anything else, anything not wrestling, would have made regular revenue. So don't tell me wrestling is fixed here on YouTube. Now, to be fair to WCPW, they did say, hey, no, we didn't confirm anything. We didn't confirm any bit of things being normal. They just said, hey, we're coming back and doing more stuff on YouTube. So, in any event, this adpocalypse wrestling is not fixed. Believe me, I will be the first person to tell you when things are back to normal, and they are definitely not back to normal. The Masterpiece was a master flop, and now he's in TNA doing stuff. Or I'm sorry, GFW doing stuff. Okay, I now know what the tag team match, how those controls work, because more important... Okay, I now know how tag team matches work, because, importantly, the copy I have of this game does not have a manual, so I'm kind of just making some wild guesses here. So, that is good to know. Not that I care about tag team matches at all, for, you know, any reason, because I just don't in video games. Certainly in real life, they can be awesome, but in video games, not so much. Anyway, on to Raw and SmackDown. There are things I wanted to discuss for... Oh! Another poke in the eye from the 3rd player in the game. Don't go tag out. What are you doing? Flair? No. Flair, you're mine. This is happening. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the referee. Raw and SmackDown. Raw and SmackDown. Raw. Things that I didn't discuss yesterday on Raw that I should have gotten into, or, you know... Now that I watched the show, things I wanted to get into. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. They're building this trust thing between Dean Ambrose and Rollins, and you keep mentioning the Shield, and keep bringing up the Shield, and I keep hitting... I'm not changing my attention to anybody. So why am I hitting the ref? I'm not hitting back. Back changes your attention. Dear video game, stop doing that. But no. Flair just begging off, eye pokes. Not cool, Flair. Reversed it, finally. Stunner! Flair flop. Rollins and Ambrose, right? You're spending so long teasing this Shield stuff, but you're forgetting a very important part of the equation in this Shield stuff, and that is your 3rd member of the Shield. You know, the guy who's actually in the main event and still uses the Shield theme music and still wears kind of very similar Shield gear. Roman freaking Reigns, who apparently does not care about what, you know, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are doing, which is really funny. So, yeah, you're kind of missing a 3rd part of that equation, you guys. Might want to work on that. For real, though. For real, though. There we go. Yep. Come on, RVD. I told you to attack. Well, whatever. How about you go attack the other guy? Ah, now I'm going to deal with Masters here. Not cool. Just keep on punching him. So, yes, that has been consistently amusing to see that stuff play out, because Roman is busy at SummerSlam. We're not going to have the Shield versus the Miz Taraj at SummerSlam. Roman's busy in that main event Fatal 4-Way, right? So, and they already proved they can beat 3-on-2 because they won that match on Raw. So where, oh where, is that angle even going? Flair, House of Fire. And I'm still rated like 55 here, so not exactly a bastion of health even on easy. Even on easy. I'm sorry. Backdrop. Sort of. Yes. Store the finisher. Store it. There we go. Alright, so RVD, go attack. What's his face? Or not. Or just be in the ring while I try to tap Flair out. And take care of Masters. RVD, you're the worst. Is it up or is it down? RVD's just not having it. He wants to hit Flair and not Masters. And I thought I knew what the controls were, but apparently I've managed to botch it. So that's always good. Go hit Masters. Legal or illegal, hit the right guy. I don't care who you hit, RVD. Just do something. Stop being terrible. It doesn't matter what I hit. He's not hitting anybody. He doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, man, I'm RVD, man. Whatever, man. Anyway, and he tags out. So now we got a fresh Chris Masters, and I have to tag out to deal with RVD, who I'm sure is going to be terrible. But, sure, RVD, yes, you handle things. Whatever. Oops. I always do that. Have a match, you guys. Fight some stuff. Whatever. Jason Jordan, right? How do you miss the super obvious in not giving him the angle slam or the ankle lock? Maybe they'll get there. You know, this is only the second week, so maybe they'll get there. But I'm starting to have not a whole lot of faith in them getting there with this stuff. Also, Have we already dropped that someone was trying to blackmail Kurt Angle in the first place? Are we never going to find out who was trying to blackmail Kurt Angle? They're not bringing it up. So I'm very curious to see if that's going to ever play out. Much like Shane having the lockbox and some dirt on Vince to take over the company from Vince just totally got dropped. So it's not unusual for them to drop something that they were going to do and then just, people just forgot, so whatever. But I didn't forget. Someone was trying to blackmail Kurt Angle with this knowledge of Jason Jordan, and I want to know who it was. Was it Steph? Was it Trips? I want to know. Anyway, I feel like... Oh, no, I'm tagged back in. I feel like that we're going to have a situation here where Jason Jordan actually could be an effective heel. And I'm curious to see if they actually manage to follow through with that. Because having him in that same Kurt Angle heel role of... I thought I had a finisher. I lost it? Or I used it? What even happened there? Having him, yes, tag in Flair. Flair's not fresh. Having him in the role of being a heel who thinks he's a face, much like Kurt Angle was in his early days, much like Bob Backlund was in like '94, could be super effective if he has the chops to pull it off. I'll be real curious, to see how that plays out, because I can already feel the audience starting to turn on Jason Jordan, for real though. Anyway, let's see if we can be the ultimate slug mission machine here. RVD, do a thing. RVD, do a thing. It seems like, regardless of if I hit up or down on having RVD attack somebody, it's not working for me here. So, store it. If I hit RB up. Slug Exploder! RB up. Up. So, pin the man. RVD, do a thing! RVD, you're useless. You're useless. I hit right bumper up and right bumper down. And either way, he's not actually attacking the guy I wanted to attack, which is Masters. So, what am I doing wrong here? Those are my two options. Were RB up and RB down. So, RB down. RB down. Attack Masters. Why is he just attacking Flair? I've tried both ways. I'm clearly doing something wrong here. And RVD is clearly bad at his job, which is wrestling. So, you know. That's not going to work. That's a freaking rope break. Anyway, on to SmackDown. After my Raw annoyances. Referee, count it! Referee! You're the worst. This is just... I can't win tag matches. I am impossible to win tag matches. This is not going to... I have to do everything myself here, because RVD is not going to... Face Flair. Hit Flair. It's not fair to Flair. 1, 2, 3! I don't know how I won that, but I won that.
This, JR, it's the tag team champions.
Oh no, it's Lance Cage, Trevor Murdoch. Oh boy. They're mad that we're going to be the number one contenders for their tag team titles. And we're threats.
These two superstars
Yep.
as significant threats. And they're going to do everything in their power to protect their interests, the World Tag Team Championship.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
I cannot believe the viciousness we've seen from Trevor Murdoch. He and Cade had no business in the ring in the first place. And even so, that sourpuss really needs to get a grip. He absolutely lost all control of himself.
Oh, get down off your soapbox, JR. Nobody wins championship gold without having that aggressive streak. He's doing what it takes to hang on to those tag team titles.
RVD and attackslug gunning for Cade and Murdoch. I kind of wish we weren't, but, you know, whatever. And my other bit of housekeeping I just remembered is I have some family business to attend to tomorrow, which means I won't be home during my usual recording time, which means I have to record tomorrow's episode today, so I'm going to miss any kind of news stories. I will save my SmackDown discussion points for tomorrow's video that I'm going to film today, but you're going to see it tomorrow. I'm sorry, sometimes these things crop up in real life to get done that interrupt my recording schedule. So that being said, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.